Ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharethoroadSafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad,
son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports.
Test 1 2, a little bit. Test 1 2, test 1 2. There we go. Good evening. Welcome to East Columbus High School for tonight's game between the Fairmont Golden Tornadoes and the East Columbus Gators. Test 1 2, test 1 2. I'm hearing the spots over top of me. Once again, tonight we're live from Gator Country, the swamp, on the campus of East Columbus High School, as the Fairmont Golden Tornadoes travel into Columbus County to take on the East Columbus Gators. We'll be back very shortly with live basketball here on 89.9 WZCO and the Columbus County Schools social media networks.
UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit, carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharethoroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharethoroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad,
son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad,
son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit, caring grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards.
Good evening. Welcome to Friday Night Basketball here on the Columbus County Schools social media networks on 89.9 WZCO. My name's Kevin Toman, along with Kelly Jones, Connie Falk, the great students from CCCA, and our special guest from ATMC tonight. Welcome to the Swamp, Gator Country, on the campus of East Columbus High School, as tonight the Fairmont Golden Tornadoes invade the Swamp to take on the East Columbus Gators. We are now in the second half of our basketball coverage this year, and now the races are tightening up for state playoff coverage, and every win becomes critically important at this point. We have great basketball coming up for you here in the spring. We will be here tonight for this game. Next week we will be back here for St. Paul's against East Columbus. We have great basketball coming up, so please enjoy our coverage. We'll be back very shortly for the starting lineups and our national anthems here on 89.9 WZCO.
Son,
daughter, coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
Okay, we are back. We'll go ahead and give you our schedule for the second half of the season. We'll start off tonight with Fairmont at East Columbus. Next week, St. Paul's comes here to Gator Country. And the 24th, we have South Columbus at West Columbus. Followed by the 31st, we have East Columbus at South. February 7th, we have a possibility of 2 games. East Bladen at East Columbus or Green C. Floyd at South Columbus. And to end the season will be Valentine's Day, East Columbus at West Columbus. We will look at doing the conference tournament, and we will let you know about the Hallsboro Middle School tournament. So right now, we'll go down to Gator Public Address for tonight's starting lineups. Kelly, should I be able to hear Malik? Why can I hear Malik? What I'm saying is I can hear you on my set.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the swamp at East Columbus High School for tonight's varsity girls game between the visiting Golden Tornadoes of Fairmont and your East Columbus Lady Gators. Your East Columbus Court color guard for tonight's contest are Corporal Mears, weapon, U.S. flag, First Sergeant Williams, North Carolina flag, PFC Young, weapon, Second Lieutenant Carl Graham, and receiving Bud Goins. And now, to honor America, would you please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
And now, once again, we return to Gator Public Address for the announcement of tonight's starting lineups.
And now for your starting lineups. First for the visitors from Fairmont. Number 11, Paris Bethea. Number 14, LaKayla Chavis. Number 21, A Miracle Vault. Number 23, Vera McNeil. And number 25, Santana Anderson. The Golden Tornadoes are coached by head coach Marcus Thompson. And now for the starting lineup for your East Columbus Lady Gators. A junior, number 14, Lake Flowers. A senior, number 32, G.G. Bellamy. A sophomore, number 22, Sanawa Campbell. A junior, number 12, Asia Graham King. And a junior, number 24, Sierra Strickland. The Lady Gators are coached by head coach LaGarrett Brown and assistant coach Troy Brown.
Ain't no cat over here. The trap be jumping like athletes. I get cash, you see. Never get in your thing fast as well.
Okay, we are here just seconds from tip-off of high school basketball here, the game of the week on 89.9 WZCO. On your radio dial, East Columbus will be moving from right to left, and Fairmont will be moving from left to right. Talk to both teams, and Both of them stressed to me the importance of fundamental basketball, rebounds, and avoiding the mental mistakes, and we are underway. Tip goes out of bounds. It will be Lady Gator basketball. Zay Flowers to inbound the basketball. Gets it inbound to Gigi Bellamy. Back to Zay Flowers. So to Bellamy, back to Zay Flowers. Takes it around the horn. Gets the ball back up and we'll reset the offense. Gigi Bellamy with the basketball. Being closely guarded by Isaiah. Ball taken underneath. Kick, scramble for the basketball. Taken by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes look to push it. They have numbers. Ball taken up by number 23, McNeil. She is fouled and she'll go to the line for 2. Gators look to have the opportunity to start the ball game, just could not get it to fall. Ball came loose. Tornadoes with the numbers, and they will go to the line for 2. Vera McNeil, the first of 2. One-handed, which is something you don't see very often. She misses the first off the front rim. McNeil toes the line for the second. Once again, that one-handed set. If she crosses the line, it will not count. Okay. Actually, I guess that counted. Not exactly sure what he called. Ball inbounded, back to Zay Flowers. Back over to Gigi Bellamy. Back over to Flowers. Back to Asia Graham King. Ball pushed up by the Gators. Off balance shot no good by East Columbus. Rebounded by Fairmont. Fairmont looking to push the basketball. Chavis with the basketball, up with the layup, up and good. 3-0 our score. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Golden Tornadoes in front of the East Columbus Gators. All the way over to King. King looks to take the ball past half court. He's tied up and will be a possession with the ball going over to the Tornadoes. Chavis inbounds the basketball to Faye. Faye around to Ball. Back over to Faye. Back inside, outside basketball being played by the Tornadoes. Also the way inside, does not get the tip to fall in. The ball will go over to East Columbus. 6:40 our time left here in the first quarter. 3-0 Fairmont in the lead. 2-1-2 press by the Golden Tornadoes. Asia Graham King with the basketball. She gets it back on a give and go. Brings it across half court. Tries to get the ball to Zay Flowers. Round the corner to Gigi Bellamy. Layup up no good. Rebounded by the Tornadoes, who put to push the basketball. Hooping the harm for number 21, Balt, as she gets the basket and will go to the line for a 3-point play. America Vault, the freshman, to the line for looking to complete the 3-point play. Gators down 5-0 at this point. Foul shot no good, rebounded by the Tornadoes. Vault takes the ball, passes it off to Chavis. Her 3 is up and no good, rebounded by East Columbus. East Columbus taking their time getting the ball up. The person of Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy with the basketball, looking for an entry. Around the right corner. Back to Zay Flowers. Around the corner to Asia Graham King. King with nobody to pass to. She's going to bring the ball out a little bit. Back over to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy's pass just a bit too long for Strickland, and the ball will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. Lady Gators yet to find the scoring column at this point. Down 5-0. Ball over to America Vault. Her layup is up and good. 7-0 Tornadoes. 5:35 to go here in the first quarter. Once again, that press giving East Columbus all kinds of fits. Ball back over to Zay Flowers. Pushes up to Gigi Bellamy over to Strickland. Layup up no good. Once again, the ball kicked out to East Columbus. 3 is up, and it's good. Gigi Bellamy with a 3 gets the Gators in the scoring column. Fairmont gets fouled on the floor. Looks like that'll be Zay Flowers first. 7-3 our score, 5:04 to go here in the first quarter. Correction, that's Zay Flowers' second personal foul here early in the first quarter, and she's going to have to come out of the ball game. Tornadoes to inbound. Inside-outside basketball shot up by Bethea. Up and no good off the rim. Rebound, up and no good. Ball goes over to the Gators. Once again, looks like Fairmont's going to set up in that now a 1-2-2 press. East Columbus gets the ball past half court. A little too much sauce on that pass. Ball goes over. Quick steal by the Gators. Knocked out of bounds by number 25. And that's Santana Anderson for the Tornadoes. Ball inbounded to Barr. Her jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Tornadoes, who look to push the ball up the floor. Up to a Miracle Ball. She'll drive the lane. Up, layup, up, no good. Blocked out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Golden Tornadoes. Vault will look to inbound the basketball. He gets it into Bethea, who's closely guarded. Ball stolen by East Columbus. Good heads-up defense by the East Columbus Gators, and they get the basketball with a chance to cut into this lead. Long pass underneath. Kicked out to the corner. Two-pointer shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Bethea takes the ball. She's looking to drive the ball past half court. She's going to drive the lane. She'll get harmed on the way, and she'll go to the line for two. Gigi Bellamy picking up the foul. Her first personal. 14 foul. Bethea to the line shooting two. Paris Bethea seems the first one to roll in and out. Still 7-3 our score, 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Bethea looks to toe the line for the second. Her second is up. No good. Rebounded in a scrum by East Columbus. She'll get tied up again, and we will have East Columbus basketball. Once again, a 1-2-2 zone press for the Golden Tornadoes, and East Columbus will have to beat that press if they're going to be successful in this ball game. Trapped in the corner, stolen by Fairmont. Quick layup up and good by number 20, Georgiana Waters. Once again, that 1-2-2 giving fits to East Columbus. Ball stolen once again, this time by Paris Bethea. She is guarded closely by East Columbus. Jump shot, long jump shot, no good. Foul on the shot, and we will have, once again, Fairmont to the line to shoot. Sanava Campbell's second personal foul, 15 foul. First free throw is up, no good. That's Shakira White at the line. 9-3 our score, 3:31 to go here in the first quarter. White's second free throw is up and good, and we have a score of 10-3 with 3:31 to go here in the first. Once again, Fairmont in that 1-2-2, almost stolen once again. Ball brings it past half court. She's trapped in the corner. Off a Golden Tornado defender, and she'll keep the possession. Long inbound into the backcourt for East Columbus. Fairmont's going to settle back in. Let her come across half court. Picked up at the half court line. Knocked away by Paris Bethea. Zay Flowers looking to inbound the basketball. Goes over to Jamara Baldwin. She'll have the ball stolen from her by number 20, Walters. Walters' layup is up and good. Jordiana Walters makes this a 12-3 score, 2:57 to go here in the first quarter. Once again, that press just giving East Columbus all kinds of trouble. Double dribble, just one too many steps. We'll do that one for Franklin Davis. One too many steps, and she'll turn the ball over, and East Columbus will take a quick 30-second timeout. Once again, we are here live on the campus of East Columbus High School in the Swamp for Fairmont versus East Columbus. We have a doubleheader this week. We got Fairmont and East Columbus. Next week we have St. Paul's and East Columbus. So get your fix of high school basketball here on 89.9 WZCO. I'd like to welcome you back to the second half of the school year. Got a lot going on, a lot to talk about here before we get to the playoffs. So sit back, relax, get a nice cold beverage, and enjoy some great high school basketball here on Columbus County Schools social media networks. First horn, looks like Fairmont's already set up in that 1-2-2 press. Once again, East Columbus really struggled with that. I'm sure that's the one thing that coach was emphasizing at halftime. You've got to get the ball out of the corners and get yourself out of trapping situations. Ball inbound to Barr. Barr back over to Say Flowers. To Gigi Baldwin, back to Barr. Quick officials timeout. We're not exactly sure what they were talking about, but still looks like it's going to be East Columbus basketball that enters with Zay Flowers. Flowers inbounds to Barr. Barr looking across half court. Long entry pass once again. Intercepted, but finally picked up by East Columbus. Jump shot up, no good. Ball rebounded by Zay Flowers. Flowers being closely guarded. Ball kicked back up to Sanava Campbell. Campbell around to Barr. Tries to pick. Mario White tries to pick her pocket, gets her hands caught where she shouldn't be, and she will pick up the foul.
Foul charge number 14, Kayla Chavis was first team foul.
That's Kayla Chavis with a personal foul. Ball back kick to Barr. Barr tries around the corner. Give and go to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers finds a tough going in the middle of the floor. Ball kick back to the corner. Layup up, no good. Miracle Vault with a quick layup. Does not get the hoop, but she does get the harm, and she'll go to the line for two. Right now, East Columbus getting one shot to 2 or 3 for the Lady Tornadoes. And to get back in this ball game, they're really going to have to start picking it up on the rebounding end, and they've got to figure out a way to beat that press. A Miracle Vault does not make the first. Ball second rolls in and out, rebounded by East Columbus. Ball down to Barr in the left corner. She brings it around, gets it to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy's layup's up and good. Gigi Bellamy for two. 12-5 our score, 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Tornadoes with the basketball. Back to Vault, back around to Georgiana White. Layup up, no good, rolls off the rim. Wrapped around the corner, stolen by the Lady Gators. Zay Flowers with the basketball, kicks it over to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy down around to Sanava Campbell. Campbell back with the basketball. Stolen on the entry pass. Kicked over to the corner. And number 20, Georgiana Waters with the easy layup. Minute to go here in the first quarter. 14-5 our score in favor of the Lady Tornadoes. Barr gets it around half court. Tries to pick her pocket. She's struggling to keep control of the basketball. Kick to Zay Flowers. Her three is up. No good. Rebounded by number 22, Sanava Campbell. Taking out the trash and picking up the easy bucket for the Lady Gators. 14-7 our score, 40 seconds to go in the first. The 14, Chavis, her jump shot is up, no good. Picking up the rebound is Fairmont, and ball gets knocked out of bounds by the Lady Gators. It will be Fairmont basketball with 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Somebody from Fairmont needs to go and inbound the basketball at this point. Ball inbounded to number 10, Thompson. Thompson takes too many steps. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Zay Flowers with the ball, picks it up to Asia Graham King. Back to Flowers. Long entry pass stolen by the Tornadoes. There's 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ball kicked around to Georgiana Waters. Kicks it inside to Santana Anderson for the bucket. 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Looks like time's going to run out on the Lady Gators. And that is the end of the first quarter. Our score, Fairmont, the Lady Tornadoes, 16, East Columbus, 7. We're going to take a few minutes to recognize some of our great sponsors here on high school basketball on 89.9 WZCO.
Use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit, carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck.
Okay, we are back for second quarter basketball. Here once again on 89.9 WZCO. The Turtle Tornadoes moving from left to right on your dial, and the Lady Gators moving from right to left. Ball inbounded to Paris Bethea. Bethea takes the ball, kicks it over to Georgiana Waters. Waters a little trouble with the handle. She gets it back to Bethea, gets it back to Waters. Waters call for traveling, and the ball will go over to the Lady Gators. 16-7 our score. We are just into the second quarter. Once again, Golden Tornadoes looking to apply pressure to the Lady Gators. Bar back to Flowers. Flowers looks to find an open player. Bar gets the ball past half court. And we've got a foul away from the basketball. Foul is against the Golden Tornadoes. And Lady Gators will have the basketball underneath the basket. Kicked in to Zay Flowers. She's on the line. Jump shot up, no good. Great rebound and return by Sonala Campbell. Ball goes around the corner. Zay Flowers to Asia Graham King. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded underneath by Strickland. Strickland's jumper makes this a 16-9 score. East Columbus looking to get back in this ball game. Walters having trouble getting hold of the basketball. The Golden Tornado coaching staff adeptly calls timeout. And we'll have a quick timeout here on the floor. Our score is 7:12 to go here in the first quarter. Fairmont leading the Lady Gators 16-9. Once again, East Columbus struggling with that tornado pressure, looking to get the ball underneath. They have been getting the ball inside and getting a few more rebounds the last couple of minutes, but they just can't crack the score column against this tough Tornado defense. First horn on the 32nd timeout. We'll get back to action. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for joining us as we get back to action here in the second half of the season. We are getting closer and closer to playoff basketball here in the Three Rivers Conference. Ball kicked around the corner over to back to Paris Bethea. Ball underneath to Georgiana Walters. Layups up and good. 18-9 score, 6:53 to go. Long entry pass from half court back to Zay Flowers, who kicks it back to Barr. Barr tries a jumper from about 18 foot. It's up and good. Naya Barr's jumper makes this an 18-11 score. Gators bring the ball back within 7. Naya Barr with a quick steal, knocks it out of bounds, and she'll stop that tornado pressure. Gigi Bellamy returns for the Lady Gators. Once again, 18-11 our score, 6:30 to go here in the first quarter. Kick ball, it will be Tornado possession. Ball inbound, back over to a Miracle. Vault. Ball gets it back to Walters. Walters back to Vault. Driven around the corner to Paris Bethea. Back to Vault. Tries a baseline jumper up, no good. Underneath, rebounded by the Tornadoes. Barr with the rebound. She'll look to bring the ball past half court. Sanava Campbell with the basketball over to Asia Graham King. Ball back around the corner to Barr. Her three is up, and it's good! Barr for three, and she brings us back to a 4-point ball game. 18-14, 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. All of a sudden, East Columbus back in the game. And Paris Bethea gets called for too many steps, and all of a sudden, East Columbus with a chance to get firmly back in this ball game.
Returning to the game for Fairmont, number 14, Chavis.
Kayla Chavis back in the ball game for the Tornadoes. Ball back around to Gigi Bellamy, who kicks it over to Sanava Campbell. Campbell back to Barr. Inside-outside basketball. Just a bit too high, and the ball will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. Substitution in, Jakira White for Fairmont. Waters brings the ball past half court, gets it over to Vaught, who sets it back over to Kayla Chavis. Chavis' pass is stolen by Barr. Let's bring it past half court, 1-on-2 basketball. She gets her pocket picked and the ball back over to Fairmont. She's fouled trying to get the ball past half court, and it will be Fairmont basketball. 5:10 to go here in the first half. 18-14 our score. Barr's second personal is the team seventh, and we will be in the bonus with Fairmont shooting 1-1. Kayla Chavis looking to take 1-1. Chavis' first is up, and it's good. 19-14. Chavis will look to toe the line for the second to complete the 1-1. Chavis' second is up off the rim, rebounded by Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy pulls the ball back, gets it over to Sanava Campbell, and they'll look to start the offense. Back and forth with BB and Campbell over to Barr. Ball over to back and forth to Barr. Barr's got it. She'll kick it down to Gigi Bellamy. Pass picked, and it'll be Fairmont basketball with numbers, looking to be 4-on-1. America Vault tries to layup. She's fouled by Asia Graham King, and she'll go to the line for two.
Foul charge number 12, Asia Graham King, her first personal.
King's first, team's eighth foul. Vault misses the first. Substitution in for East Columbus.
Returning to the game, number 54, June Baldwin.
June Baldwin returning for East Columbus. Ball second is up and good, and our score with 4:43 to go here in the first half. East Columbus down to the Fairmont Tornadoes, 20-14. Once again, a long entry pass against that press, and she's struggling with getting the ball through. This time, luckily, it's poked out of bounds, and it will stay East Columbus basketball. Inbound to June Baldwin. Baldwin kicks it back to Barr. Barr's three is up. Off the back of the rim, and it's no good. Rebounded by Fairmont. Fairmont looking to push the basketball all the way up. Layup, just the pass was a bit too long. Off balance. She gives the ball up, and it will be East Columbus basketball with 4:22 to go. East Columbus inbounds. Ball's back to Barr. Long entry pass picked by Jakira White. White gets the ball over to Waters. Waters layup, up no good. She gets her own rebound. She'll bring the ball back up to start the offense. Ball over the corner. 3 is up, no good. Off the hands of number 22, Sanava Campbell, and it will still be Fairmont basketball. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Fairmont leading the Lady Gators 20-14, and it will be Fairmont basketball underneath their basket. Forced inbound, stolen by the Lady Gators. Kicked up to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy in a whole lot of traffic decides to bring it back up. Kicks the ball over to Barr. Barr kicks it back to Bellamy, over to Sanava Campbell. Teresia Graham-King goes around the corner. Off balance. Too many steps. And the ball will go over to the Tornadoes. Once again, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. If you're home watching, if you're out listening to our broadcast, join us every Friday night for high school basketball, the game of the week on 89.9 WZCO. Bethea kicks the ball around to number 14, Kayla Chavis. Chavis gets the ball around to America Vaught, and she is hacked in the act, and she'll go to the line for 2. Drew Baldwin's first personal, team's 9th. Right now it's looking as if the Fairmont pressure is triggering their offense and is giving them that 6-point lead. First of the 2 free throws is up and no good by Vaught. Mass substitutions for the Fairmont Tornadoes. 3:29 to go, 20-14 our score. Her second is up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Gators, and it looked to start the offense. Ball kicked over to Barr. Barr to Sanava Campbell. Almost tossed in the back court, but thought better of it. Ball intercepted, but kicked over to Barr. Barr's going to bring it back just a little bit and start the offense on the right-hand side. Ball kicked into Jude Baldwin. Baldwin's layup is up, and it's good. Jude Baldwin for 2. Gigi Bellamy with the assist, and it's once again a 4-point ball game. Ball kicked in and out. 3 is up. No good. Rebounded by Sanava Campbell, who has her pocket picked. Once again, Fairmont with an extra possession. Off her legs of the Fairmont offensive player, and it will go over to East Columbus. 5-point ball game here with 2:44 to go in the first half. Once again, Fairmont with the pressure. Ball into the front court, over to Baldwin, now to Sanava Campbell. Kick back over to Gigi Bellamy. Back over to Barr. Zay Flowers actually with the basketball. Up jump shot is up and no good. Ball out of bounds, and it will be Gator basketball. 2:31 to go here in the first half. East Columbus with the basketball underneath their own basket. Ball in. Barr's 3 is up. Off the rim. Rebounded by the Tornadoes. Tornadoes look to bring the ball up the floor. Very quickly, Bethea drives the lane, gets it tapped out of her hands, and it will stay Tornado basketball. 2:17 to go here in the first half, and it is 20-16 in favor of the Tornadoes. Ball kicked into Bethea. Bethea's jump shot is up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. Barr kicks it over to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers looks to jog the ball up the floor. Kicked over to Gigi Bellamy. Over to Sanava Campbell, back to Bellamy. Over to Zay Flowers. Over to Barr. Her 3 is up. No good. Very quickly inside with a jump shot up, no good. Couple of quick shots for East Columbus. Ball is tied up, and it will be East Columbus basketball. 1:51 to go here in the first half. East Columbus has clawed back into this ball game, down only 20-16. Ball kicked all the way out to Zay Flowers. Flowers kicks it over to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy back to Flowers. Will be in closely guarded. Got a call away from the basketball. Looks to be a push against Caitlin Hunt, her first personal, third team foul, and Sanava Campbell looked to inbound the basketball. Ball gets the ball out to Zay Flowers, kicks the ball around to Barr. Ball back to Barr at the top of the V, being closely guarded. Referee looking for that 5-second call. Over to Zay Flowers. Miracle Vault all over Zay Flowers. She'll steal the basketball. She's looking to drive the floor. A Miracle Vault with a layup up and good. 22-16 her score. A minute 15 to go here in the first half. Ball all the way to Zay Flowers, who gets the ball away from Miracle Vault. Zay Flowers drives the lane. Zay Flowers with a layup up and good. Ball tipped away. Off her leg will be East Columbus basketball. They had the ball knocked off of her leg, and it will be East Columbus basketball with 56.9 to go here in the first half. Flowers inbounds the ball to Campbell, gets it back. Zay Flowers walking the ball up the floor. Ball kicked over to Sanaa Campbell. Campbell tries to get the ball to Flowers, and Flowers not looking, and the ball goes over to the Tornadoes with 45.4 to go here in the first half. Fairmont inbounds the basketball. Chaves around the corner to Waters. Waters gets the ball back to Bethea. Bethea back to Walter. Back to Bethea. 32.1 seconds to go here in the first half. Ball tipped into the backcourt, says the official, no call. Waters up to drive lane, kicks it out to Bethea. Bethea, quick jump shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded underneath by Fairmont with 14 seconds to go. Got a kick basketball. It will stay with Fairmont possession. 11.9 seconds to go here in the first half. Fairmont leading East Columbus 22-18. Quick timeout on the floor by Fairmont with just 11.9 to go here in the first half. It is a 30-second timeout. Once again, great high school basketball here. The game of the week on 89.9 WZCO. We got basketball coming for the remainder of the season. Be every Friday night. Next week we will be here on the campus of East Columbus as St. Paul's, the Bulldogs, come in to take on the East Columbus Gators. First horn as we get ready to finish up the first half. Second horn, looks like Fairmont's about ready to finish this first half up. Try to get this last basket, make it a 6 or a 7-point lead. 22-18 our score, 11.9 to go. Fairmont inbounding underneath their own basket. Ball's inbounded. Clock is not moving, unfortunately. And now that East Columbus has possession, the clock has started. Quick push and foul by Fairmont, who is far away from the bonus, so it's just going to stop the clock and it'll be an East Columbus possession. Michaela Chavis, her second personal foul, team fourth. 5.4 to go here in the first half. Inbounded the ball with 4 seconds to go. And that's the first half. At the end of 2, our score, East Columbus 18, Fairmont 22. We'll be back with a halftime interview and second half action here on 89.9 WZCO.
A 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance.
Okay, I'm back here with Aaron Varnum, production manager for ATMC, our brothers from across the lake. Aaron, tell us a little bit about doing basketball, football down there in Brunswick County. I've had a chance to watch your broadcast as I live down there in Charlotte. Tell us a little bit about what you do down there in Brunswick County.
So I'm the video production manager for ATMC out of Brunswick County, and just recently we have moved into Columbus County, so we're starting this not sponsorship, but partnership with Columbus County Schools. For the past few years, we have been covering all the Brunswick County games. We started off just doing West Brunswick, and then over the past 3 or 4 years, we have been incorporating a lot more Brunswick County games into the schedule. So we're covering the South Brunswicks, the North Brunswicks, West Brunswick, and it's been pretty interesting being able to cover all those games.
Talk to me a little bit about the reception from the schools. How do the schools react when you come in to do a production?
Well, right now, man, like my first year when I started, I was a little nervous talking to the ADs, and I'd always played sports growing up. I played in high school and then in college, and I was a little nervous. So, but once I kind of got all the personalities down of all the ADs, they love ATMC coming in there and actually being able to show their kids, use that exposure to bring more eyes onto the schools, perhaps then more attendance coming to the games, especially when you have a special year like West Brunswick had this year where they went 10-1 and or 10-2. Having a season like that brought in a lot more eyes from all around the state coming in and seeing their school.
And you think that would affect attendance, but I saw your broadcast of the West Brunswick playoff game, that game against New Hanover, where the stands were filled, and I'm sure there was just as many people watching at home.
That's right. We were broadcasting from the New Hanover side. So we were standing, if you watch our broadcast, we have Sam Hickman and Jake Holmes, two guys who have been working together for the past 4 years. And we were sitting on the New Hanover side, and we were looking at the West Brunswick side. And the West Brunswick side had just as much, maybe even more people there that have traveled to that game. And then when you're looking at the numbers, we still had 700, 800 people watching at home, watching our broadcast.
And that's exciting, especially when you're one of these alumni that I know you traveled, probably around the country. Some of these folks have moved away, gone to college, getting a chance to watch their hometown team play.
That's right. We had a very special story. One of our linebackers, he's a linebacker for West Brunswick, and his uncle always wanted to watch him play football, but his uncle was stationed overseas. He was in the armed forces, and he was able to watch his nephew's games and his progression throughout the season because of those broadcasts.
So talk to me a little bit about what you're looking to gain coming over and taking a look at in the partnership that's being developed between ATMC and Columbus County Schools.
Well, of course, it brings more eyes and more people to the area. As you probably heard, we have been moving into the Columbus County area. And with that, we wanted to bring what we have been doing with Brunswick County schools to the Columbus County area. But the good thing is you guys already have that infrastructure in place. You guys are doing this, which you've got a great department of students. Before you guys started broadcasting, I was sitting there watching all the students kind of get to their places, get to their stuff, and it was a lot more advanced than some of the stuff that I learned in college. And they were all ready to go. And since you guys have already that infrastructure there, what a perfect opportunity for ATMC to work with you guys.
Absolutely. Got to give a hand to our kids at CCCA, Columbus County Career and College Academy, doing a fantastic job each and every week, getting real-life application, real-life practice at skills that, you obviously learned your trade in college, and, practical application. These kids are getting practical application here in high school, and the highlights on the Friday night quarterback on WAY and WECT are our kids' actual production work. So, I mean, just getting that practical real-world application is something you can't beat.
And let me tell you, when I went to Hoggard High School. I grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I had a teacher, Darryl Rogers, and I took a broadcasting class. And that broadcasting class that I took as a junior in high school, I loved it so much, I took it as a senior in high school. I took the more advanced version of it. And because of that, those skills instilled in me from those 2 years of class, I decided to go the route of broadcasting and went to UNC Pembroke and had a great 4-year degree there. And it's all because of what I learned in high school.
Can't say enough about teachers, not only here in Columbus County or in Brunswick County, but everywhere. Those great high school mentors giving you a lifelong school and giving you something that's giving you a future.
That's right.
So I've got to say a quick shout out to Miss Connie Falk. She's unable to be with us here tonight. Does a fantastic job teaching these kids to be prepared for for the outstanding production value that we do have.
And also a UNC Pembroke grad. So I just wanted to shout out to Jamie Liddy and Terrence Dollar, two of the people that were at UNC Pembroke, helping to instill and then nurture that love for video production. So
all right, Aaron, looking forward to working with you again in the future. Thanks for stopping by. All right, we'll be back for second half action here on 89.9 WZCO and our Columbus County Schools social media networks here in just 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Safely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad.
Son.
Daughter.
Coach. Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports in my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid.
Okay, we are here back for second half action here at 89.9 WZCO. Once again, our score at halftime, Fairmont in front of the Lady Gators at 22-18. Now that we start the second half, Fairmont going from right to left, and Lady Gators going from left to right. Ball kicked around to too many steps by the Fairmont Tornadoes. Ball will go over to Lady Gators. Asia Graham King with the basketball, trying to get it past half court. Now a 2-1-2 press. Just a bit long to a wide open Strickland, and it will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. Buffet with the basketball, goes over to the left-hand side. All the way across the waters, intercepted by Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers looking to drive the lane. Her layup is up, and it's good. Zay Flowers brings it to a 2-point ball game. Tornadoes now leading 22-20. East Columbus looking to get back in this ball game. All the way around the corner down to number 25, Santana Anderson has the ball stolen by Zay Flowers, kicks it up to number 32, Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy kicks the ball back to Asia Graham King. She'll start the offense. King around the right corner. Tries to get it back, kicks it back to Zay Flowers, almost has her pocket picked. Flowers just takes a step or two, and she'll turn the ball over. Flowers not agreeing with the call, but taking herself down court. Ball inbounded by the Golden Tornadoes. LaKayla Chavis with the basketball. Kicks it down to the corner to Buffet. Buffet back over to Waters. Waters going to start the offense. In and out, kicked over to Kayla Chavis. Her jump shot up, no good. Rebounded strongly underneath by number 25, Santana Anderson. Back over to Waters, down to the corner to a Miracle Vault. Her three is up, and it's good. The Miracle Vault's three takes it to a 5-point ball game. 2-2-1 press by the Golden Tornadoes. Ball kicked over to Asia Graham King. Back over to Zay Flowers. Flowers looking to get the ball past half court to beat the 10-second count. Flowers has the ball trapped and stolen by LaKayla Chavis. Looking to drive the lane. Her layup is up and good, and all of a sudden, it just went from a 2-point game to a 7-point game. 5:46 to go here in the third quarter. Fairmont up 27-20. East Columbus with the basketball. Asia Graham King looks to take it past half court. She's trapped in the corner by the Miracle Vault, and it will be an East Columbus possession off the held ball. Anaya Barr back into the ball game. Isaiah Barr back into the ball game. 5-second count. Ball will go over to Fairmont as there was just nobody open for the Lady Gators. Ball kicked into Georgiana Walters. Waters around the left side, picks her dribble up, kicks back to LaKayla Chavis. Chavis back to Waters. Her three is up. Off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Zay Flowers, who'll look to restart the offense. Ball kicked up to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy around the left corner has her pocket picked by Georgiana Walters. She's all alone. Her layup is up, and it's good. 29-20 our score, 5:07 to go here in the third quarter, and Lady Gators take a timeout. They had this scored back down to 22-20, and all of a sudden it's ballooned back up to 9. Once again, we'd like to thank all the great folks at CCCA for helping us out tonight. Connie Falk doing a fantastic job for us. Brett Burr's a little bit under the weather. We'll hope he's back soon. Kelly Jones, the great kids from CCCA under the direction of Principal Michael Powell. I'd like to thank all of y'all for everything you do to help us put on the game of the week here on 89.9 WZCO. First horn, we get back to action. 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Fairmont leading East Columbus 29-20. Zay Flowers looking to inbound the basketball to Isaiah Barr. Barr back to Flowers. Kicks it over to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy has her pocket picked. All alone is Georgiana Walters for the layup. Right now, East Columbus looking a bit winded at this point as they're struggling to keep up with this aggressive Fairmont Tornado team. While on the floor, Gigi Bellamy hustling for all she's worth. She's tied up, and it will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. 31-20 our score. East Columbus on the deficit right now, just trying to figure out a way to counteract that constant pressure that Fairmont is putting on. Fairmont with the basketball. Bethea over to Waters. Back to Bethea. Back to Waters once again. Inbound to Santana Anderson. She's hacked in the act by number 24, Sanaya Strickland. And it will be 2 shots for Santana Anderson. Anderson toes the line for the first. Her first is up. Off the back rim, no good. Checking in for East Columbus is number 20. Taylor Keaton. Santana Anderson second. Off the back rim, no good. The miracle vault. Catch it. Vault back again. Once again, up for a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. And Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy kicks it back to Isaiah Barr. Barr takes the pass half court. Sanaya Campbell picks up the pick. The ball is just a bit too high, and it will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. Harris Bethea looks to bring the ball up the floor for the Tornadoes. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Fairmont leading 30-21. A Miracle Voss 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by number 14, Zay Flowers. Kicks the ball up to Sanava Campbell. She'll give it over to Isaiah Barr. Barr tries a layup around the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Georgiana Waters. Waters looks to drive the lane, kicks the ball up to Paris Bethea. Off balance layup, no good. Rebounded by Sanava Campbell. She'll try to outlet the pass to nobody. Waters picks up the basketball, kicks over the vault, back to Bethea. Bethea's jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Gators. Santana Anderson with the foul, all kinds of aggressive on Zay Flowers. Finally gets the call, and it will be Lady Gator basketball. 3:20 to go here in the third quarter. Fairmont leading East Columbus 31-20. East Columbus has had their opportunity to claw their way back in this ball game, but just when they get close, Fairmont just starts to pick up that pressure again and just scoots away from the Lady Gators. Ball over to Isaiah Barr. Barr around the corner. Out of bounds, tapped away by Fairmont. It will stay with the Lady Gators. Zay Flowers to inbound the basketball. Inbound is Sanava Campbell. Campbell double team, gets it back to Zay Flowers. Ball kicked down to the bottom, just a bit too high for number 20, Taylor Keaton. And the ball will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. Waters drives the lane, layup up, no good. Rebounded by Sanava Campbell. Once again, the pocket almost picked. Isaiah Barr gets it picked. And number 20, Georgiana Waters with the layup up and good. Timeout Gators. We got a quick score here from the West Columbus Red Springs game. West Columbus up girls varsity 20-15 at halftime. Once again, that's West Columbus 20, Red Springs 15 at halftime. East Columbus needing this timeout right now, not only to strategize a way to beat that Red Springs pressure, the Fairmont pressure, but just to get a chance to catch their breath at this point. Conditioning a factor, just getting back from Christmas break, trying to get your basketball legs underneath you. These kids have played a couple of games over the course of the week, and you got to wonder if East Columbus has the legs to get themselves back in this ball game down 13 with 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. First horn, looks like East Columbus will be facing Fairmont in a 2-1-2 this time in their zone press. Once again, 2:35 to go here in the third quarter. East Columbus with the basketball, and they'll be facing pressure off the inbound. Referee letting Zay Flowers know she can run the baseline. Flowers inbounds with Isaiah Barr, back to Flowers. Kicks the ball over to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy with just too many steps, and she'll give the ball over to Fairmont. Give a shout out to Franklin Davis, who absolutely loves to watch our ball games on Friday nights. Ball kicked over to Paris, over to the corner. A miracle vault, off bounds layup, no good. Rebounded by number 20, Taylor Keaton. Fouled by Fairmont. It will be East Columbus basketball. East Columbus to
foul charge number 23, Euro McNeil, her second personal.
McNeil, second personal, second team foul. Once again, that pressure given East Columbus fits. Ball over to Georgiana Waters. Waters drives the lane, kicks it over to a miracle vault. Layup, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. Isaiah Barr with the basketball, looks the ball, bringing the ball up the floor. Kicks it over to Gigi Bellamy. He was bumped into by Vaught, no call. A miracle ball with the ball around the corner, gets it over to Paris Bethea. Ball kick from Bethea back to Georgiana Waters, and looks like they're going to hold for possibly the final shot. Back over to Bethea. Close to guard a call, ball back over to Waters. Waters with the basketball. Kick back over in the four corners to LaKayla Chavis. Chavis back to Waters. Back over to Paris Bethea. Bethea almost has it picked, but Waters gets the ball back. Kicks it back over to LaKayla Chavis. No good in the miracle vault. Her three is up, and it's good. A miracle vault with another three. Quickly up the floor as East Columbus beating the pressure. Taylor Keaton with the basketball. Looks to get it over to Sanawa Campbell. Campbell with a quick bucket. We have a 36-22 score, just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Very quickly up the floor is Fairmont in the person of number 21, a miracle vault, and she'll go to the line, shoot two. Vault to the line to shoot two. Her first is up, and it's good. 37-22 our score, 45.6 to go here in the third quarter. Vault second is up, and it's good. 38-22, a 16-point lead for the Golden Tornadoes with under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Ball inbounded by East Columbus. Say Flowers with a long outlet to Gigi Bellamy over to Sanawa Campbell. Kicks it down to Taylor Keaton. Her layup is up, and it's good. Taylor Keaton makes it 38-24 in favor of the Tornadoes. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 5-second call on the inbound, and it will go over. Actually, I take that back. It looks like the official has called for a timeout in favor of Fairmont. It will be a full timeout. We'll take a quick break here on 89.9 WZCO.
It's teamwork, determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays.
Okay, we are back here. 29.3 to go here in the third quarter. Fairmont up 38-24. Fairmont had to take that timeout to avoid a 5-second call on the inbound. So Fairmont will have the ball in their backcourt in the person of number 23, Vera McNeil. McNeil inbounds to Paris Bethea. Bethea looking for an outlet pass. Closely guarded. Ball kicked to LaKayla Chavis. Chavis around the corner. Her layup is up and good. 40-24 our score. 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. East Columbus to nowhere to get the ball at the floor. Taylor Keaton very quickly on a long inbounds. Tries the jump shot. She's hacked and he actually go to the line for two with 2.9 to go here in the third quarter.
Foul charge number 23, Vera McNeil, her third personal.
Derek Benil with her third team foul. Taylor Keaton to the line shooting two. Keaton's first is up. In and out, no good. Keaton looks to toe the line for the second of two free throws. Her second is up. Off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Keaton herself. Gets the ball underneath to Zay Flowers. Her jump shot at the buzzer is no good. And at the end of three, our score, Fairmont 40, East Columbus 24. We'll be right back after this message from our great sponsors here on 89.9 WZCO and the Columbus County Schools social media networks.
And a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad.
Son.
Daughter.
Coach, are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Okay, we are back for the final quarter here in the swamp here on the campus of East Columbus High School. Fairmont, the Golden Tornadoes leading East Columbus 40-24. 8 minutes left of varsity basketball here in the girls' game. Ball inbound to Taylor Keaton. Kicks it back over to Zay Flowers. Flowers drives the lane, gets her pocket picked. Layup is up and no good. Ball turned over to the Tornadoes. A miracle ball very quickly up the lane to Jordiana Walters. She tries the layup. She's hacked in the act and she'll go to the line for two.
Foul charge number 32, Gigi Bellamy, her second.
Gigi Bellamy with her second personal, third team foul here in the second half. Walters' first is up and no good. She'll look to toe the line for the second. Currently with a 16-point lead for the Lady Tornadoes. Waters' second is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Waters, who slaps the ball back inbound, unfortunately to a Lady Gator. And it'll be Lady Gator basketball. All the way up the floor to Zay Flowers, who looks to drive the lane. Throws up an off-balance jump shot, no good. She's hacked in the act and she'll go to the line for two. Once again, don't forget to join us next week where Brett Burrows will be back in the saddle again with me, and we'll be having a good time watching St. Paul's Bulldogs take on these Lady Gators. Zay Flowers first is up and good. Zay Flowers looks to complete the free throws. Flowers' second is up. Off the back rim, no good. Ball will go out of bounds and stay with the Lady Gators. Lady Gators just still trying to claw their way back into this ball game, running out of precious seconds to do so. Ball inbounded to Taylor Keaton. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by a Miracle Vault. Ball looks to bring the ball up the floor. Ball content to take her time. Dribbles it off her foot, almost loses it. Ball goes over to LaKayla Chavis. Chavis down to Santana Anderson. Loses the handle. We got a held ball. And it will be a Lady Gator possession. Sorry, a Tornado possession. 40-25 our score. 7 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball inbound to Paris Buffet. Buffet gets the ball over to Jordiana Walters. Jordiana Walters with the basketball up to the top of the court. Content to take her time to start the offense. Over to Paris Buffet. Buffet now being closely guarded by Isaiah Barr. Tries to drive the lane, dribbles it off her foot. Ball taken around the corner by LaKayla Chavis, who tries the jump shot, and she's hacked in the act and will go to the line for two. Gators trying hard tonight, trying to play good basketball. Just doesn't have enough right now to combat that tornado pressure. They've gotten close a couple times to see that Fairmont ratchet up that pressure and just take it just a bit out of their reach. Michaela Chavis' first is up and good. 41-25 our score, 6:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. Chavis' second is up. Off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Isaiah Barr. Barr kicks it over to Sonala Campbell. Campbell gets it back to Barr, and she'll look to bring the ball past half court. Trigger the offense over to Zadia Flowers. All the way down to Taylor Keaton underneath the basket by herself. It's just a little too hot to handle, and then we'll go over to the Golden Tornadoes. Ball inbounded by the Tornadoes. Georgiana Waters with the basketball. Is that a final? Is that a final? What quarter? Too many steps. The ball will go over to East Columbus. We have a current score in the girls basketball game between Whiteville and St. Paul's. St. Paul's leading the Lady Wolfpack 38-18. Jude Baldwin checks in for East Columbus. Ball inbounded to Isaiah Barr. Kick back over to Zay Flowers. All the way over to Gigi Bellamy. Trapped in the corner. Tries to get it to June Baldwin, but she's had her pocket picked. Michaela Chase in and out and around. Her layup is up and no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. Isaiah Barr with the basketball, slowly walking it up the floor. Changes up her dribble. She gets past half court. Isaiah Barr down to the corner. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Sonala Campbell. Her jump shot is up off the back rim. Once again, Sonala Campbell with the rebound. Kicks over to Zay Flowers. She's trapped underneath and has the ball picked from her. Kicked all the way up, just a bit hot for Georgiana Waters. Her layup's up and no good. Picking up the trash is Kayla Chavis. She's hacked in the act, and she'll go to the line for two. 5:24 to go here in the ball game. East Columbus on the short side of a 16-point score, 41-25. Checking back in is number 20, Taylor Keaton.
Foul charge number 22, Sonala Campbell, her fourth personal. 15.
Campbell's fourth personal foul means she's going to have to come out of the ball game. Officials timeout. Officials saying she has to stay on the floor till the second of two free throws. That is what the holdup is right now, because on high school basketball, you don't go into the second free throw. First is up and good. Makes our score 42-25, 5:24 to go. Substitution is completed. Michaela Chavis looking to toe the line to complete the free throws. Chavis' second is up, and it's good. Chavis subs out, and it is 43-25 our score, 5:24 to go here in the ball game. The first of two tonight. The ladies varsity just about done, but we have the boys game coming right afterwards here on 89.9 WZCO. Zay Flowers has it go off her foot. That 10-second count is still going. Very quickly, East Columbus has to get it up. It's a 10-second count, and the ball goes over to Fairmont. A Miracle Vault looks to inbound the basketball. Gets it to Paris Buffet. She tries the corner, no good. Kicks it back to a Miracle Vault. Bringing it around the corner. Kicks it over to Georgiana Waters. Drives the lane. Her layup is up and no good. She'll manage to get her own rebound. Loses control, and it will go over to the Lady Gators. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the ladies varsity. 43-25 our score. The boys varsity game will be coming just shortly after the conclusion of this girls game, so stay tuned. Here on 89.9 WZCO and West County Schools social media networks. Barr has her pocket picked by Paris Passay. Jump shot is up and no good. The rebound is up and good. Basket is good by a Miracle Vault, and she'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. Taylor Keaton with a personal foul, team 6. Miracle Vault looking to go to complete the three-point play. With 4:44 to go in the ball game. Asia Graham King checking into the ball game for East Columbus. Foul shot is up, no good. Rebounded by number 34, Shakira White. She double dribbles. The ball will go over to East Columbus. Ball over to Zay Flowers. Back over to Asia Graham King. She's trapped by 3 girls. Ball picked by a Miracle Vault. Kicks it over to Jordiana Walters. Her layup is up, and it's good. 47-25 our score, 4:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. Got a foul called underneath. Jordiana Walters picking up the foul for the Golden Tornadoes. Zay Flowers looks to take the inbound. 4:19 to go in the ball game. 22-point deficit. Kicked in is Asia Graham King. Back to Zay Flowers. Tries to lead. Pass no good. Stolen by the Golden Tornadoes. Angelisha Thompson with the basketball. Kicks it over to Jordiana Waters. No good. Scrum on the floor. Tied up, and it will be Lady Gator basketball. 4:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fairmont leading 47-25. Once again, we do have the boys varsity to follow. It looks to be a fantastic ball game. Two lady basketball by the Lady Gators. 3-on-1 still being trapped. Paris Passay with the basketball on the layup. Nope, no good. Zay Flowers steals it. She's hacked, and it will be Lady Gator basketball. Once again, Fairmont still trapping the basketball at half court, that 3-on-1 trap, and East Columbus just cannot get the ball past half court. They're getting it picked almost every trip up the floor. Trying to throw that lead pass, ball kick to Graham King. Stolen by Waters. Waters drives the lane, kicks the ball back underneath to number 10. That's Angelisha Thompson, and she picks up the deuce. 49-25 the score, 3:20 to go. Inbound picked once again by Waters. She has the ball knocked out of bounds by Taylor Keaton, and it will be Tornado basketball. Waters looks to inbound the basketball. Kicked in the corner. Back over to Waters. She drives the lane, throws the layup. It's up, no good. And it's tied up. And she is fouled by number 54, and that is June Baldwin. Foul is on the floor. And
foul charge number 54, June Baldwin, her second personal, 7th team foul.
And that will be 1-on-1. Thing to look at with the free throw shooter. She's still holding her back a little bit. I wonder if that'll influence her. And once again, her one-handed free throw is up, and it's good. Caitlin Hunt with a very awkward free throw shooting stance. One-handed set, it's up, and she's 1 for 2 from the line. 50-25 our score, 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fairmont comfortably ahead. Boys ball game very quickly to follow. Stay tuned here on our broadcast. Ball kicked over to Asia Graham King. Her three is up, and it's good. Asia Graham King makes it 50-28. Ball over to Georgiana Waters. 2:50 to go here in the ball game. Fairmont very content to just pass the ball around. Ball underneath. Once again, layup, no good. Waters with the basketball, she'll bring it out. Kick it underneath to Caitlin Hunt. Ball back over to Waters. She'll look to drive lane, bring it in and out. Waters layup up, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus and June Baldwin. Over to Gigi Bellamy. Has her pocket picked by Angelica Thompson. Knocked out of her hands by Zay Flowers, and it will stay Fairmont basketball. 2:14 to go in the ball game. Comfortable lead by Fairmont, 50-28. East Columbus still playing hard, just cannot beat that Fairmont pressure. Once again, the boys' game 2 followed just minutes after the conclusion of this ball game. Fairmont with the basketball. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Asia Graham King. Has the ball stolen by Caitlin Hunt, who takes too many steps, and she'll give the ball over to East Columbus. 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go. 50-28 our score. East Columbus with the basketball. Far away from their basket. Quick substitution, number 10, Parker in for Deja Parker in for East Columbus. All the way over to Taylor Keaton. Kicks the ball far underneath. Ball gets back to Zay Flowers. And LaKayla Chavis has her pocket picked. The fake gets jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Taylor Keaton. Over to Zay Flowers. All the way down to Gigi Bellamy, who just struggles to find the handle. Has it knocked out by Angelica Thompson, and it will be Lady Gator basketball. 1:41 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball underneath to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers with the deuce makes it a 50-30 score with a minute and a half to go here in the fourth quarter. LaKayla Chavis to the basketball. Has it picked. East Columbus looks to bring the ball up the floor quickly. Minute 20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ball knocked out by Caitlin Hunt. It will stay East Columbus basketball. Inbounded all the way to June Baldwin. Kicked over to Taylor Keaton. And she takes one too many steps, and the ball will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. 1:16 left to go, 50-30 our score. Credit both these teams playing hard, playing clean ball tonight. Paris Passay with the basketball, kicks it over to another ball pick. Once again, ball picked one. Heck of a scrum going on back and forth. The ball goes off of number 10, Angelica Thompson, who's had a couple shots at the basketball, just can't quite get it to fall. Ball inbounded, 1 minute to go here. The Swamp at East Columbus, 50-30 our score. Ball just a bit too far for Taylor Keaton, and it will go over to the Golden Tornadoes. 52.8 to go, 50-30 our score. Once again, the boys' ball game 2 follow very shortly after the conclusion of this ball game. Over to Thompson, down to Caitlin Hunt. Caitlin Hunt picks it all the way across. Caught by the official, which I don't think he's eligible. And the ball will go over to the Lady Gators. 42 seconds to go here in the ball game. Inbounded to Gigi Bellamy. Bellamy gets the ball back to Zay Flowers. Back to Bellamy. She looks to try the center. Kicks it over to Deja Parker. Back to Bellamy. Over to Zay Flowers. Her jump shot is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by June Baldwin, who'll put it up. Does not get it to fall. June Baldwin tries. Does not get the call, or we don't get to travel. And the clock will keep rolling. LaKayla Chavis' layup is up, and it's good. 10 seconds to go here in the ball game. 52-30. Looks like it will be our final. And our final score at the end of the ball game. Fairmont takes the East Columbus Gators 52-30. We'll be back very shortly with our second ball game, the game of the week, here on 89.9 WZCO.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad. Son.
Daughter.
Coach. Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit, carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad.
Son.
Daughter.
Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit, carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad,
son,
daughter,
coach. Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad,
son,
daughter,
coach. Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply.
Shout out to God and my daughter and shout out my mom. And oh yeah, baby, what you heard about? I put that half up, not acting nervous, right? I'm in the wrong, sticked up like Walker, Texas, right? I want my brother, I guess it's later. Tried to bring up to the table, can't even get you on your name, can't even get no cake. I just hit the button when it rang, I held it down on her, she did me wrong, can treat me like a stranger. Ain't gotta get love from no bitch, I get love from my baby. Boyfriend, anything like that, get it straight. Baby, what you heard about? It's acting nervous.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity boys game between the visiting Golden Tornadoes of Fairmont and your East Columbus Gators. And now for your starting lineups. First for the visitors from Fairmont. Number 4, Dwayne McCormick. Number 5, Jakeem Moore. Number 11, Tyrese Bradley. Number 15, Kobe Davis. And number 23, Kadeem Leonard. The Golden Tornadoes are coached by head coach Montrell McNair. And now for the starting lineup for your East Columbus Gators. A 5'8" sophomore, number 0, Jaquan Radford. A 5'10" senior, number 3, Trey Brown. A 6'2" junior, number 10, Tajir Melvin. A 6'1" sophomore, number 12, J.J. Faulkner. And the man in the middle, a 6'7" senior, number 34, C.J. Freeman. Your Gators are coached by head coach Jeff Gainey and assistant coach Marcus Skipper. 2 minutes steps. Basket by number 15, Kobe Davis. Foul charge number 0, Jaquan Radford, his first personal, first team foul. At the line for Fairmont, number 23, Kadeem Leonard. Foul charge to number 11, Tyrese Bradley, his first personal foul, first team foul. Fairmont ball. Steps. Foul charge number 4, Dwayne McCormick, his first personal, second team foul.
Foul. On the shot.
Charge number 11, Tyrese Bradley, his second personal foul.
Bradley's second personal foul, third team foul. He'll have to come out of the ball game. Foul on the floor. Melvin will look to inbound the basketball. Ball into Freeman. Freeman kicks it around to Trey Brown. 3 up, no good. Rebounded by Dwayne McCormick. 5:42 to go. Still 2-0 our score. Ball over to number 10, Chandler McNeil. McNeil around the corner, kicks it back up to McCormick. Over to the corner. Jump shot up and good by Sharon Wilson.
Basket number 13,
Shawan Wilson. Rapper with the basketball, down 4-0, 5:19 to go here in the first quarter. Ball over to Trey Brown. Brown comes around to the front on top of the key, kicks over to Melvin. Melvin thinks about a three, thinks better of it, tries to force the ball underneath. C.J. Freeman with a reverse layup. And the Gators crack the score column. Is it Melvin with the assist? And our score now 4-2, 4:55 to go here in the first quarter. Ball to the corner, baseline, driven by number 13, Shawan Wilson. Wilson's jump shot is no good. He is hacked in the act, and he'll go to the line for two.
Foul charge number 34, C.J. Freeman, his first personal.
Freeman's first, second team foul. 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Fairmont up 4-2. Wilson's first is up and good. 5-2 our score.
At the line for Fairmont, number 13, Shawan Wilson.
Shawan Wilson looking to catch the second. Wilson's second is up. Around the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 12, J.J. Faulkner. Faulkner to Melvin. Melvin looking to drive the floor. He's trapped in the corner. He is hacked in the act. Foul will be called on number 13, Shawan Wilson. Correction, Taylor McNeil will pick up the foul. Fourth team foul. C.J. Freeman with the basketball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Trey Brown. Brown almost has his pocket pick, kicks it over to Tajir Melvin. Layup up and off the rim, no good. Fairmont looking for numbers. Number 13, Shawan Wilson takes the ball to the hole, picks up the bucket, and all of a sudden, Fairmont's up 7-2 with 4:12 to go here in the first quarter. Juju Rivera, the basketball. He's fouled by number 10, Chandler McNeil.
Foul charge number 10, Chandler McNeil, his second personal foul, fifth team foul.
Chandler McNeil's second personal foul, fifth team foul. Melvin checking out for the Gators. Ball inbounded to C.J. Freeman. He has his pocket picked by Kadeem Leonard. Layups up, no good. Rebounded by the Gators. Trey Brown with the basketball. Brown can't seem to find an opening to get the ball in. Closely guarded by the Golden Tornadoes. Long pass underneath. Grabbed by the Gator. Tried to throw it off of C.J. Freeman. Picked up by number 5, Jakeem Moore. The hoop and the harm by Shawan Wilson. Wilson drives the lane, gets the hack in the act, and he'll go to the line to complete the three-point play.
Foul charge number 3, Trey Brown, his first personal.
Trey Brown's first personal, third team. And all of a sudden, East Columbus is down 9-2 with 3:27 to go here in the first quarter. Once again, just as in the first game, pressure really kind of creeping up. And those traps the Gators are just struggling with tonight. Wilson's third is up and no good. Rebounded by East Columbus, cannot control it. Back to Fairmont. Wilson's layup is up, no good. Wilson up again. Shawan Wilson putting on a show tonight with another bucket. It's 11-2, 3:13 to go here in the first quarter with Fairmont in the lead. If at first you don't succeed, try again. J.J. Faulkner on the putback makes it an 11-4 score. All the way around the horn. Kicked it out to Shawan Wilson. Faulkner closely guarding him now. He's on him like you wouldn't believe. Long three is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 11, Tony McPhail. Juju Rivera tries to bring the ball to the floor. He's sacked by number 4, Dwayne McCormick.
Foul charge number 4, Dwayne McCormick, his second personal, team 6.
McPhail's second, team 6. Once again, that means East Columbus for most of the second quarter will be in the bonus. Juju Rivera with the basketball. Takes it around the left side, being closely guarded by Shaquem Smith. Kicks it around the corner to McPhail. McPhail looks to drive the lane, cut off. Back to Jamar Williams. Williams kicks the ball out to the corner. McPhail with the basketball, kicks it in. Tries to force it inside, no good. Juwan McNeil with the basketball. Shakes and bakes, does not get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. His layup's up and good. That's a quick 6 or 7 points for Juwan Wilson, having a good first half for the Fairmont Tornadoes. Pressure once again getting to the Gators, and it will go over to Fairmont. 13-4 score, 2:03 to go here in the first quarter. Ball inbounded to Shaquem Smith. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A 9-point lead for Fairmont, 13-4. Ball over to the corner. Kick back to number 12, Cameron Sweat. Over to number 3, Shaquem Smith. Back over to Sweat, around to the corner. To number 21, Cedric Smith. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Gators. Juju Rivera with the basketball. Crosses over to the center of the court. Rivera looking to drive the basketball. Just can't handle the trap. East Columbus around the corner. Juju Rivera drops it off underneath. Just out of control. And here comes Fairmont with the basketball. Shaquem Smith jumpers up, no good. Rebounded by Smith himself. Out of bounds. Will go over to the Gators. Talking to the Gator coaching staff before the ball game, this is exactly the kind of ball game they said they didn't want to be in. They didn't want to run and gun. They wanted to force Fairmont to play a half-court game, and to this point, they just haven't been able to get it done. Juju Rivera with the basketball. Minute 15 to go here in the first quarter. Rivera threads his needle around the side, gets the ball past half court, kicks the ball over to McPhail. McPhail trying to drive the lane up, no good. Over to Juju Rivera. Rivera kicks the ball around to Jamar Williams. Williams looking for an opening. Once again, back to Juju Rivera. Juju threads the needle, throws it up, off balance, no good, but he's hacked in the act, and they'll go to the line for 2. 45.6 to go here in the first quarter. Fairmont leading East Columbus 13-4. Juju Rivera looking to go to the line for 2 shots. Once again, talking to the coaching staff, they stress the importance of when you have these opportunities for free points with the clock stop, you need to make good on these opportunities. Rivera's first is up and good, 13-5 our score. Rivera to the line, looking to complete his free throws. Rivera's second is up and good, and our score is 13-6 with 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter. All around the corner, kicks up to number 14, Javian Manning. Inside, outside basketball. Ball number 20 blocked by number 23, JT Junius. Cedric Smith couldn't get it. Once again, Junius down. JT Junius with a great defensive end, reward at the other end for a quick pick with a 2-point bucket, and now it's down to 13-8. Juju Rivera with the basketball. Rivera hacked in the act, can't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line. And all of a sudden, it's gone from a 9-point lead down to 5 to 6.3 to go here in the first quarter. East Columbus playing their way and hustling their way back into this basketball game. Juju Rivera to the line, shooting 2. First is up and it's good, 13-9, 6.3 to go here in the first quarter. Official stop there looking at Juju Rivera for a second. Actually, I think there's some question about his uniform. I think we're looking at blood on the uniform. That is an automatic stoppage of play in high school basketball. 6.3 to go. Rivera, when he gets back on the line, will be shooting a second free throw, looking to make this a one-possession ball game for East Columbus. Because of the blood, they are replacing the shooter, number 3. Trey Brown will shoot the second of the 2 free throws. Brown will look to make it a one-possession ball game with 6.3 to go here in the first quarter. Second is up, and it's good. 13-10, 6.3 to go here in the first quarter. Quick inbound and pressure by Fairmont. Special seconds running off. Fairmont unable to get the shot off, and we'll finish one quarter of play with the score of Fairmont, the Golden Tornadoes 13, East Columbus 10. We'll be right back. We recognize our great sponsors here on 89.9 WZCO.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet.
We are back here on the campus of East Columbus High School. 13-10 our score. It will be Fairmont basketball to inbound to start the second quarter. Up 3 on the East Columbus Gators. Inbounded to Tyrese Bradley. Bradley kicks it over to McCormick. McCormick kicks it in. Kicks back out to Bradley. Jump shot up, no good. Rapper with the basketball looking to pressure. Rapper all the way through. Takes it off of Fairmont defender, and it will still maintain East Columbus basketball. Tipped out of bounds by number 15, Kobe Davis. It will stay East Columbus basketball. And we'll try this one more time. Inbounded to JT Junius. Has his pocket picked all the way over to Dwayne McCormick. McCarrick jump stops. Jumper up, no good. Quick rebound and put back up, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It will be Fairmont basketball. East Columbus with multiple opportunities to rebound, just cannot get their hands on it, and multiple shots for Fairmont once again. All the way around to McCormick. Kicks it back to Moore, kicks it back to McCormick, over to Tyrese Bradley. Over to McCormick. 3, banks it, and it's good. Dwayne McCormick with a bank 3. All the way around to Trey Brown. Block called. It will stay East Columbus basketball. 16-10 our score. 7:03 to go here in the first half of basketball. And that will put East Columbus to the line for a 1-and-1. J.J. Faulkner to the line for East Columbus. Faulkner's first is up. Does not fall. Rebounded by Kobe Davis. Kicked all the way up very quickly by Fairmont, all the way around. Jumper up, no good by Jakeem Moore. He's hacked in the act, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Foul charge number 12, J.J. Faulkner, his first personal.
Faulkner's first personal for a team. 6:52 to go here in the first half. 16-10 in favor of Fairmont, our score. First by Jakeem Moore is up and off the iron, no good. Number 20, Saquon Singletary checking in for the Tornadoes. And checking out is number 23, Kadeem Leonard. Moore toes the line for the second. It's up and it's good. 17-10 our score. 6:52 to go here in the first half. Fairmont leading the East Columbus Gators. Ball all the way around to Trey Brown. Brown with long outlet to Jaquan Radford. And he'll go to the line. Tyrese Bradley with the foul. And East Columbus back to the line once again. Bradley's third personal, team's 10th. Once again, Rapper to the line, and the East Columbus coaches stressed to me the importance of, once again, making these free points with the clock stopped to keep themselves in a ball game against an athletic Fairmont team. Radford first is up and good. Radford makes it 17-11, 6:41 to go here in the first half. Radford makes them both, and it's 17-12 with 6:41 to go. Fairmont with the basketball. Very quickly in and out. Jumper no good, rolls around. Controlled by C.J. Freeman. Trey Brown with the basketball, slows it up. Gets it up to Jaquan Radford. Radford surveys the scene, takes it across half court. Over to Tajir Melvin. Melvin has his pocket picked, having all kinds of trouble. It goes off of Kobe Davis and back to East Columbus. East Columbus trying a little bit better against that pressure here in the second quarter, but just cannot put the ball in the basket. Jaquan Radford with the basketball. Surveys the scene. Tries baseline, no good. He'll come around the back corner once again, looking to reset the offense. Double teamed. Once again, that trap forces the ball. Somehow where Crawford gets it back. Trey Brown with a three. It's up, and it's good. Trey Brown for a three. Brown brings it back to a 2-point game. 5:45 to go here in the first half. Wayne McCormick with the basketball, kicks it over to Shaquem Smith, back to McCormick, over to Jakeem Moore. McCormick kicks it back to McCormick. Jumper up, no good. Rebound and put back by Jakeem Moore, and it's 19-15 with 5:25 to go in the first half. Ball over to Radford, back to Trey Brown. Back to Radford. He'll split the defenders and look to drive the offense. Over to Trey Brown. Brown around the corner, kicks it back to J.J. Faulkner. Layup is up and no good, but he's hacked in the act, and he'll go to the line for two. J.J. Faulkner with an opportunity to bring this to a 2-point ball game. Faulkner will take the line, looking to shoot two. Davis' first personal, double bonus already for Fairmont. Out and in and back in again for J.J. Faulkner. 19-16 our score, 5:07 to go here in the first half. Faulkner's second is up, and it's good. 19-17 our score, 5:07 to go here in the first half. Fairmont with the basketball. Ball kicked over to McCormick. Down around the corner. Back to Smith. He'll get it back to McCormick. Too many steps. And the ball will go back over to East Columbus. Fairmont substitution is Cedric Smith coming in for Shaquan Singletary. 19-17 our score, 4:48 to go here in the first half. Trouble on the inbound for East Columbus. Ball to C.J. Freeman. Just a bit too hot. Has his pocket picked by Shaquem Smith. Luckily does not fall for Fairmont, and East Columbus will take back over the basketball. Radford with the basketball, surveying the scene, kicks it over to Tajir Melvin. They're all over Melvin trying to pick his hand. Jump shot by Faulkner. Hustling underneath the basket is no good, but he'll go to the line for two.
Foul charge number 5, Jakeem Moore, his first personal.
Jakeem Moore's first personal, but once again, Faulkner to the line. He'll look to tie the score with 4:22 to go here in the first half. First is up, and it's good. 19-18 our score.
At the line for your Gators, number 12, J.J. Faulkner.
Faulkner looks to tie the score up. It's up, and it's good. And we're all knotted up at 19, 4:22 to go here in the first half. East Columbus has fought their way all the way back in this ball game. Ball around the corner to Moore. Moore down to Cedric Smith. Back over to Moore. Down around the corner. All the way around the horn for Fairmont. Cedric Smith, jumper's up, no good. And Tajir Melvin with the basketball. He'll push it up to Trey Brown. Back over to Tajir Melvin. Melvin's going to bring it back out and restart the offense. Gives it off to Juju Rivera. Rivera back up to the top of the key. 38 to go here in the first half. Tie ball game. Juju Rivera chooses not to use the pick. Throws up and off. Balance Rainbow, no good. Rebounded by Fairmont, who looks to push with numbers. Too many steps. Just got a bit too high and a bit too far. Could not lay it up. Too many steps, and the ball will go over to East Columbus. 3:22 to go here, tie ball game. Juju Rivera takes the inbound. Rivera looks to hustle it up the floor, takes it around the corner. Shakes the defender, and he'll bring it around to the top of the key. Rivera over to Tajir Melvin. He'll look to drive the lane. Hacked in the act, doesn't get the hoop, but he will go to the line, looking to take the lead for the Gators. Once again, quick ball movement for the Gators, getting them back in this ball game, and they look to take the lead with these free throws.
Foul charge number 21, Cedric Smith, his first personal.
Cedric Smith's first personal will put Melvin to the line, shooting 2. His first is up, and it's good. The first lead of the night for the Gators, 20-19.
Number 10, Tajir Melvin.
Melvin second off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Fairmont. Jakeem Moore with the ball. Puts it up to Chandler McNeil. Back to Melvin. Jumper up, no good. Stole the rebound, no good. Hacked in the act, and he'll go to the line for 2. Shawan Wilson, correction, Kadeem Leonard to the line, shooting 2 for the Golden Tornadoes. Williams' first personal 15 foul for the Gators. Kadeem Leonard shooting 2 for Fairmont. First one's up and no good.
At the line for Fairmont, number 23, Kadeem Leonard.
Leonard's second is up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. East Columbus still leads. 2:52 to go here in the first half. Quickly up the ball to J.J. Faulkner. Drops it off for Tajir Melvin. First layup up, no good. Rebounded by C.J. Freeman. Has the ball stolen away. Numbers for Fairmont. Jump shot up, no good. Juju Rivera with the rebound. Rivera looks to drive the lane. Tries to get it around the back, no good. Somehow, C.J. Freeman taking out the trash. He puts it up and good, and all of a sudden, East Columbus up 22-19 with 2:20 to go here in the first half. Hustle basketball by East Columbus, getting them back in the lead in this basketball game. Kicked around the corner, back over to Jakeem Moore. Moore kicks it around to Kadeem Leonard. He's hacked in the act, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hustle basketball getting East Columbus back in this ball game from a 9-point deficit to a 3-point lead. 2:05 to go here in the first half, and East Columbus is just out hustling Fairmont at this point. Leonard's first is up, no good. Checking back in is J.T. Junius. Checking in for J.J. Faulkner. Kadeem Leonard shooting the second of 2. It's up. No good. Rebounded by J.T. Junius. Juju Rivera with the basketball, getting it trapped in the corner. Kicked it over to Kamar Williams. Down to Tajir Melvin. Drops the ball off. Gets it stolen by Fairmont. Fairmont looking to push the basketball. Chandler McNeil kicks it off to the corner. Thought about it, no good. Back to Chandler McNeil. His 3 is up. No good. Rebounded by Cedric Smith. Out of Gator basketball steps on the end line is Fairmont. Juju Rivera with the basketball, 1:30 to go here in the first half. Being close to guard, kicks it over to Tajir Melvin. Melvin back to Juju. Back over to Tajir Melvin. Rivera with the basketball. Going to hold it. Take his time, looking to set the offense. Kicks over to Tajir Melvin. Looks like he has the baseline. Had it stolen from him, but he's out of bounds. Ball will stay Gator basketball. East Columbus looking to inbound the basketball. C.J. Freeman with the ball, kicks it back to Juju Rivera. Freeman with the pick, gets the ball to Rivera. Does not get to the range of the foul. J.T. Junius very astutely takes off the errant pass, picks it up, gets it 2, and all of a sudden East Columbus with a 5-point lead. And Fairmont takes a 30-second timeout with 56.5 to go here in the first half. Second chance points helping the East Columbus once again getting extra opportunities at the basket. And East Columbus down 9 points earlier in this half is now up 5 with just under a minute to play here in the first half. Once again, we will be back here next Friday night. The St. Paul's Bulldogs, those Lady Bulldogs, are leading the conference, coming here to play East Columbus. Make sure you tune in for us for that ball game. We have St. Paul's at East Columbus next Friday night here in the Swamp, Gator Country. 56.5 to go. Fairmont down by 5. Over in the corner. Cedric Smith gets it over to Kadeem Leonard. Back over to Cedric Smith. Back to Leonard. Drives the lane. Teardrop layup up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Up and good. 24-21 our score. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Juju thinking about a 3. Up no good. He's close to guard. The call goes back to Juju. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Juju close to guard. Kicks the ball down to McPhail. Back over to Jamar Williams. 6 seconds to go in the half. Jamar Williams throws up an off-balance jumper, no good. Rebounded by C.J. Freeman. And he closes the first half with a bucket for East Columbus. Our halftime score, East Columbus 26, Fairmont 21. Once again, East Columbus hustling their way back into this basketball game. Got a quick final from the West Columbus Red Springs game. Red Springs 34, West Columbus 31. That is the final. So tough night on the hardwood for the Columbus County teams. We'll be back shortly with a quick interview and second half basketball here on 89.9 WZCO.
Being caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad.
Son.
Daughter.
Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, Son,
Daughter,
Coach. Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Okay, we are back. I'm here with Ariel Shipman, one of the communications students here at CCCA. Ariel, tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade you're in? What drew you to CCCA as opposed to going to your home school? You know, obviously you're in your freshman year, you're starting to think about kind of what you want to do with the rest of your life. What are your goals? Actually getting to work with this group, and tell me a little bit about what your job is here tonight.
My job is to broadcast the game, make sure we get all the clips in, and then just.
So now, which camera are you working right now?
I am on camera 2, which is the whole court basically.
Okay. And what other camera positions are there?
There's camera 1, which is on top in the crow's nest that looks onto the court. Camera 2, which is on the bleachers, and it shoots kind of half of the court. And camera 3, which is more of a crowd shot kind of camera.
Outstanding. And we've got, Malik Washington over here producing for us tonight. And he's kind of got the whole visual effect, and he's able to communicate with you guys. And like you said before, a lot of communication has to go on for you guys to be successful. So I'd like to thank you and for coming on and telling us a little bit about the broadcasting program here at CCCA, and I wish you the best of luck in your high school career.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back right after a break from our sponsors with more second half basketball on 89.9 WZCO.
Sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fiery spirit carrying grandma, proud trucker.
I've logged more than 4 million miles in my truck. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. I was driving outside of Ohio when a gentleman stopped suddenly in front of me. But it takes my 80,000-pound truck 200 yards to stop. I'd given myself extra room, but it's not a chance worth taking.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov. Meet Ed, movie buff, animal lover, safe driver.
5 years of driving an ambulance teaches you a thing or two. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. When I see a car trying to rush past a turning bus, I get concerned. You see, when big vehicles turn right, they have to swing wide to make the turn. And that's a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait.
It's our roads. It's our safety.
Visit www.sharetheroadsafely.gov.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
and being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility,
losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official,
Mom,
Dad, Son,
Daughter,
Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship. Together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom,
Dad,
Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned.
From the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
It's Gator basketball. Fairmont ball. Foul charge number 34, C.J. Freeman, his second personal, first team foul. It's Gator basketball. Steal, Gator ball. Returning to the game, number 13, Sharon Wilson.
East Columbus turns the ball over to Fairmont. It's 26-21, 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Fairmont. Underneath, gets it in. And Kadeem Leonard with the hoop and the harm, and he'll go to the line to complete the three-point play. 26-23 with the hoop for Kadeem Leonard. He'll look to get it to a one-possession ball game. C.J. Freeman picks up a third personal foul here early in the third quarter. Free throw is up, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. Trey Brown with the basketball, kicks it over to Jaquan Radford. Radford crossing back and forth, gets the ball over to Tajir Melvin. Melvin around the corner, drives the lane. Layup up, no good. Rebounded by C.J. Freeman. He'll get the putback for two. 28-23 our score, 5:12 to go here in the third quarter. Quickly back, and the hoop and the harm. Kadeem Leonard with two, and he'll go to the line to once again get this back to a two-point ball game.
Foul charge to number 34, C.J. Freeman, his fourth.
Freeman picks up his fourth, 5:06 to go here in the third quarter, and that's going to be a tough position to put the Gators in very early in the second half. Kadeem Leonard with a second opportunity to pick up a three-point play. This one falls, and it's a 28-26 ball game with 5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Ball inbound to Juju Rivera. He gets fouled. Referee does not call a foul, just calls it out of bounds, and it stays Gator basketball. All the way across court to Jaquan Radford. Back to Juju Rivera. 28-26 to go with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Juju with an open lane, soft jumper from 18 foot, and he nails it. 30-26, 4:48 to go in the third quarter. Wayne McCormick tries to drive the lane, brings it back, no good. Once again, Kadeem Leonard drives the lane. Too many steps. Does not get the call this time, and it will go over to East Columbus. Trey Brown looking to inbound for East Columbus. Drops it off on the run to Jaquan Radford, goes behind his back to Trey Brown. Over to Jaquan Radford. Tries to trap him in the corner. He loses the trap. Somehow drops it off to Juju Rivera, who drops it again and gets it back. Juju Rivera around the corner to Trey Brown, back to Juju. Drops it in underneath to J.J. Faulkner for the bucket. Juju Rivera with the assist. J.J. Faulkner, right place, right time, and puts East Columbus up by 6. Around the corner to Tyrese Bradley. Down the corner, trapped. Stolen by East Columbus. And Tyjair Melvin looks to help the Gators pull away. Juju Rivera with the basketball. Rounds the corner, looks to drive the lane. He's held on the way in, and it will be East Columbus basketball. Foul on number 5, Jakeem Moore. His second. And the first team foul of the second half. East Columbus up by 6, 3:52 to go here in the third quarter. Ball inbound into Juju Rivera, closely guarded by Chandler McNeil. Dropped over to Jaquan Radford, tries to drive the lane, kicks it out to Juju Rivera, all the way around to Trey Brown for 3! Trey Brown makes this a 9-point ball game with a 3-pointer from way downtown on the baseline. Wayne McCormick kicks it around, all the way into number 21, Cedric Smith. Quick layups up and good. And it's a 35-28 ball game and a full timeout by Fairmont. We'll be right back after a very quick timeout for our sponsors.
Important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer.
Okay, we are back. All of a sudden, East Columbus comes roaring to the table here in the third quarter. Up by 7, 3:26 to go here in the third. There you have the basketball. Ball inbound to Juju Rivera. He is hacked by Chandler McNeil. And all of a sudden, Fairmont picking up fouls very quickly here with 3:24 to go in the third quarter. McNeil picks up his second team foul in the second half. Ball inbounded to Jaquan Radford. Kicks it over to Juju Rivera, guarded by McNeil. Rivera gets the ball past half court. All the way over to Jaquan Radford. Radford goes between his lanes, trying to drop it off for Tyjair Melvin. Not happening. Dwayne McCormick with the steal. He looks to bring the ball quickly up for the Golden Tornadoes. Long pass to Chandler McNeil, tipped out of bounds by J.J. Faulkner, and it will be Fairmont basketball on the baseline.
Returning to the game for your Gators, number 2, Jamar Williams.
Jamar Williams checking in for the Gators. Inbounded back to Chandler McNeil. His three is up, and he drains it. Chandler McNeil brings it back to a 4-point ball game, 35-31, with 2:55 to go here in the third quarter. Juju Rivera with the basketball, once again being guarded by McNeil as he crosses half court. McNeil careful not to pick up that next foul. Around the corner goes Trey Brown, nothing happening. He brings the ball around, dribbles it off his leg. Number 4, Dwayne McCormick with the layup. It's up and it's good. 35-33, 2:33 to go here in the third quarter. Bringing all kinds of trouble for East Columbus. And once again, Fairmont back in this ball game. Foul charge number 4, Dwayne McCormick, his third team foul. Fairmont picking up the pressure, broken easily by Juju Rivera, who crosses half court. Juju Rivera tries to drive the lane, loses the handle, out of bounds, and back to Fairmont. Rivera getting a little bit out of control, and very quickly East Columbus calls timeout. East Columbus has to call timeout. The difference between playing fast and playing out of control. Coach saw the team getting out of control, and this is back down to a 2-point ball game. 2:20 to go here in the third, 35-33 our score. East Columbus holding on to that lead, and you can ride that ragged edge, but once you start stepping over it, you've got to quickly call timeout and get yourself back under control. Having talked to the East Columbus coaching staff, they told me before the ball game they want to force Fairmont to play their kind of controlled chaos, their kind of controlled game, and not try to run and gun with Fairmont, because Fairmont, that is their game. You don't want to play into another team's bread and butter. Once again, 35-33 our score. Gators in the lead, 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. Fairmont going to inbound underneath the far basket. Millbrook to bring the ball back with Chandler McNeil. McNeil crosses half court. Juju Rivera giving him all kinds of fits. He brings the ball out over to Dwayne McCormick. Back to Chandler McNeil, drives the lane, has it tipped out of bounds. It will stay Tornado basketball. Quickly back into the ball game is JT Junius for J.J. Faulkner. McNeil looks to inbound the basketball. All the way back out to the corner to Cedric Smith. Smith gets it over to McCormick. Gets it all the way back to Jakeem Moore. Drops it off to the corner. Back to Moore. Inside, outside pass. Out of control a little bit for Fairmont. Rebounded by East Columbus. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. East Columbus nursing a 2-point lead. Juju Rivera back and forth. Goes behind his back. Tries to drive the lane. Blocked to the floor. And the ball quickly back up the floor. Just a bit too far for Malik McNeil. Chandler McNeil cannot take the pass. And it goes back to Gator basketball. Tony McPhail to inbound for East Columbus. Gets the ball inbound to JT Junius. McNeil knocks it out of bounds. And it will go over to Fairmont basketball. Once again, 1:31 to go here in the third quarter. East Columbus nursing a 2-point lead, but Fairmont with the basketball looking to tie or take the lead. Kadeem Leonard, layup up, no good off the iron, rebounded by Fairmont. Has it knocked out of bounds, and it will stay Fairmont basketball. McCormick looking to inbound for the Tornadoes. Drops it off to Kadeem Leonard. Back over to McNeil. Tries the lane. Tips it up, no good. Rebounds in a number of hands, finally rebounded by East Columbus. And JT Junius. Just a bit in the back court by Juju Rivera. He was not in the front court already. Astutely, the official makes the call to the consternation of East Columbus, but it was the correct call. He had not yet landed in the front court. 1:03 to go here in the third quarter. East Columbus nursing that lead, but Fairmont with the basketball once again with another possession to try and tie or take the lead. O'Neal kicks it over the corner. Three is up, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. Back to a Fairmont defender who knocks it out of bounds, and it's Gator basketball. Juju Rivera with the basketball. He's looking to race it up the corner. Careful not to, and he gets his pocket picked by number 5, Jakeem Moore. Juju Rivera still stops the fast break and picks up the foul with 47.7 to go. Rivera's first personal, 14 foul in the second half for East Columbus. 47.7 to go here in the third quarter. Chandler McNeil with the basketball. In and out, drop to Jakeem Moore. Kadeem Leonard once again gets positioned underneath, goes up for the basket, does not get the hoop, but does get the harm. And he'll look to tie this with 2 free throws. Melvin's first personal, 15 foul in the second half. Kadeem Leonard, right place, right time most of the night, picking up a lot of garbage points, and he looks to tie it for Fairmont. First is up and no good. Leonard will look to take the second free throw. The second is up, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. Once again, missed free throws really, for Fairmont is keeping them from tying this ball game up. Inside, outside, layup, no good by Tyshir Melvin. Rebounded by East Columbus. Once again, jumped in the air. A lot of hustle, but no control by either team. 18 seconds to go. Driving the lane, but tapped to himself by East Columbus. East Columbus to drive the lane. Has the ball picked up. Just getting the roll is Jamar Williams. 37-33 score. Three is up and no good. At the end of three, our score, East Columbus 37, Fairmont 33. We'll be back with fourth quarter action here on 89.9 WZCO.
Playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach, in a few years, I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong.
Okay, we are back for fourth quarter action. East Columbus nursing a 37-33 lead. They will look to take control of this ball game here with 8 minutes to go. Fairmont with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Once again, Fairmont moving from right to left. East Columbus moving from left to right. All around the corner, Chandler Mill, long range three, in and out for Chandler, and it goes out of bounds harmlessly and over to the Gators.
Gator ball.
Fairmont had their opportunities there in the third quarter, could not get the free throws to fall, giving the East Columbus this lead. And if they end up losing this ball game, they're going to really, really be hitting themselves, wondering about making those free throws. Juju Rivera with the basketball, closely guarded, making all kinds of hay. Is number 5, Jakeem Moore. Back and forth, in and out. Back to Juju Rivera. Rivera around the corner to Jamar Williams. Williams gets it back to Juju Rivera. Rivera looking to find an opening in the offense. Rivera finds a way into the hole. Throws it into traffic, gets it blocked off of a Fairmont defender. He'll get the basketball back, and it'll be East Columbus ball. 7:09 to go. East Columbus still with that 4-point lead. Nowhere to go with the basketball. Inbound to J.J. Faulkner. Faulkner gets it back to Jamar Williams. Williamson gets it back over to Juju Rivera. Rivera with a soft jumper just inside the three-point line. Up, no good. Rebounded by 15. That's Kobe Davis. Tapped out of bounds by East Columbus. It'll be Fairmont basketball. Just under 7 minutes to go. East Columbus still nursing that 4-point lead at 37-33. Fairmont having multiple possessions to try to bring this game back to a tie score. Just has not been able to pull the trigger. Ball all the way around to Chandler McNeil. Kicks it back to McCormick. Back to Chandler McNeil. Drops it off to Kadeem Leonard. Leonard once again drives the lane and gets the hoop. Kadeem Leonard shooting double figures tonight has been everything East Columbus can handle. Juju Rivera with the basketball. Gets it across half court. 37-35 our score. 6:20 to go here in the ball game. Rivera has his pocket picked. It's off for Rivera, and it's Fairmont basketball. Rivera just could not find any place to go with the basketball. He got trapped in the corner, and he just got it stripped away from him. Ball inbounded to McCormick. Once again, 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. 37-35 Gators are score. McCormick with the basketball, kicks it back over to Tyrese Bradley. Bradley kicks it to Moore. All the way down to Kadeem Leonard. All the way back up to Brett Moore. Jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Fairmont. Off their hands, and it will go to the Gators. Once again, that's got to be the fifth or sixth possession that Fairmont has had to tie the score or take the lead, and just can't pull the trigger on putting the ball in the basket. Inbounded to Juju Rivera. Rivera looks to take the baseline. Splits the defenders. Somehow, triple team splits the defenders, and he's still with the basketball. Nowhere to go with the basketball, and the East Columbus coaching staff very adeptly takes a 30-second timeout. Once again, Fairmont's had their opportunities. It's not like they haven't had a chance to be in this ballgame or maybe even taking the lead. Multiple possessions to tie this game and have not been able to do it. East Columbus just out-hustling them to the basketball, and with multiple possessions, time ticking away for Fairmont to get back in the game. Once again, we will be back here next week. St. Paul's, the Bulldogs, coming to Gator Country to take on the Gators. We got some great basketball here coming up in the next couple weeks. Make sure you tune in on Friday nights, the game of the week. Okay, East Columbus back after that 30-second timeout. Looks to inbound the basketball. McPhail inbounds the basketball. Has it stolen by Fairmont. Once again, Fairmont driving the lane with numbers. Jumper up, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus. J.J. Faulkner drops the ball off to Juju. Juju's jumper is up, no good. East Fairmont with numbers. Jumper and putback, no good. Somehow the ball ends up in the hands of Jamar Williams. And we are back once again, 37-35 with 5:15 to go. Juju tries to drive the lane, no good. He is hacked on the floor, and it will be Fairmont East Columbus basketball. Once again, next week we are here for St. Paul's at East Columbus. Then the following week, the 24th, we are at West Columbus. Our first opportunity to see the Vikings this year as they play the South Columbus Stallions.
His fourth personal. Team's fourth.
McCormick's fourth personal foul. He'll have to come out of the ball game with a lot of time left on the clock. Ball inbound to Tajir Melvin, and he went up, forgot to shoot the basketball, and it's a travel, and it will go over to Fairmont. 5:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. Once again with Fairmont with a chance to tie. All the way around the horn, Chandler McNeil with the basketball. Looks to drive the lane, and he takes too many steps, and the ball goes over to East Columbus. Once again, Fairmont with an opportunity to tie, just cannot pull the trigger. All the way to Melvin. He's by himself, looks to drive the lane one-on-one. No call on the charge, and is blocked out of bounds to East Columbus. And the Fairmont coaching staff's wondering what just happened. And Tajir Melvin does not like the call and gets teed up. Foul call. Melvin gets
foul charge number 23 for Dave, his second personal. 15 foul.
Foul call against Fairmont, but then we've got a quick technical. Going to the line is Juju Rivera, shooting two. Officials having a quick conversation. Rivera hits the first, and it's 38-35 with 4:44 to go. Rivera's second is in and out. Apparently they have not sure who got the technical, but it looks like the technical was actually on Fairmont, and it will be East Columbus basketball. 38-35 our score, 4:40 to go. Rivera drives around the corner. McNeil's trying to body him up. Rivera all the way around the corner. Fairmont fans wanting to carry, not getting the call. McNeil, jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Tyjer Melvin. Melvin called for the offensive foul, and it will be Fairmont basketball. (38-35) our score, 4:21 to go. Melvin's second personal, team 6. Chandler McNeil with the basketball, down 3. Kicks it around to Bradley, back over to Chandler McNeil. Tries to drop it off for Kobe Davis. Back to Chandler McNeil. His 3 is up. No good. Rebounded by Fairmont. Around the corner. Jump shot up, no good. Putback is up, and it's good. Before the inbound quick timeout for Fairmont. 38-37 our score, 3:56 to go. And right now both of these teams getting a little chippy out there. I think both coaches want to talk to their teams and tell them to get it under control because every possession is going to be precious in these last 4 minutes. If East Columbus inbound once we restart play. East Columbus looking to extend that lead. I think more importantly right now they want to play solid basketball. Fairmont looking to get a little bit out of control, and they're hoping to maybe get those fouls and get into a free throw shooting contest. Fairmont struggling from the line tonight and having multiple opportunities, just have not been able to close the deal. And just with 4 minutes to go, every possession, every point going to be important. Once again, I'd like to thank our great staff here from CCCA. You know, all our great students from the communication and the broadcasting department, Connie Fall, Kelly Jones, all the great folks who work with us each and every week. Brett Burrs, we hope you're feeling better. We look to see you back again next week. Got a great ball game here tonight. 4 minutes to seal the deal for either team here on 89.9 WCCO. Inbound to Juju Rivera. He'll look to take the ball across half court. He'll take the ball down the corner. He's trapped. Gets it over to J.J. Faulkner. Around the corner to Trey Brown. His 3 is blocked. Stolen and on the tap by East Columbus and fouled by Fairmont. Number 5, Jakeem Moore picks up the foul of East Columbus basketball.
Number 5, Jakeem Moore, his 3rd personal, 16 foul.
Cheshire Melvin with the basketball. Closely guarded. He'll look to get around the corner. Melvin kicks it over to Trey Brown. Brown rounds the corner. No opening. He'll get the ball back. Stolen. And a bucket by number 11. Tyrese Bradley brings the lead to Fairmont for the first time in the second half. Juju Rivera gets the ball past half court. Has it stolen. Foul on the floor with a push is East Columbus, stopping the breakaway layup with 2:59 to go. Foul on the floor. Faulkner's 3rd personal. 17 foul, and Fairmont to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Very important, as we've noted earlier in the second half, Fairmont really struggling from the line right now. With less than 3 minutes, they've got to start hitting their free throws if they hope to win this ball game. 1 and 1 by number 15, Kobe Davis. Davis is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by 13, Shawan Wilson, but he'll go out of bounds. And it will be Fairmont basketball. 2:53 to go, 39-38 in favor of Fairmont. Long range inbounds to Tyrese Bradley. His three is up and no good. Over the back call, and it will be East Columbus basketball on the other end, now shooting 1-1. These are the moments coaches dread as fundamentals come into play, and this is going to be a free throw contest the rest of the ball game with 2:49 to go, and the team who hits their free throws is going to be the one that wins this ball game. Trey Brown to the line. He's shooting 1-1. His free throw is up and good, and we get a tie ball game. Once again, the important hitting these free throws. Fairmont unable to connect on the other end. East Columbus making their first, tying this ball game with 2:49 to go. Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the ball game. Brown's second is up. Off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Tajir Melvin. Melvin looks to get it back up, no good. Rebounded by Fairmont. And number 4, Dwayne McCormick, looks to start the offense for the Golden Tornadoes. 2:38 to go. The issue still in doubt, 39-39. Ball around the corner, taking the baseline is Fairmont. Blocked, no good. Rebounded by J.J. Faulkner. Trey Brown with the basketball, looking to take the lead for East Columbus. Just under 2.5 to go. Ball down to McPhail. McPhail looks around the corner. Drops it off, but tapped out of the way, but out of bounds by Fairmont. Great hustle play by Kobe Davis, just could not control it. East Columbus to inbound. Timeout. 5-second call. It'll go over to Fairmont. Just could not find anybody on the inbound. 2:14 to go. Our score 39-39. Fairmont looking to inbound underneath the opposing basket. Precious seconds ticking away, and the issue still in doubt. All the way over to the corner with Jakeem Moore. McCord kicks it back to Tyrese Bradley. Bradley back to Moore. Down to the end to Kobe Davis. Ball Moore. Back over to McCormick. Back around the corner, all the way around the horn. Fairmont looking for an opportunity. 1:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Back over to corner. Around the corner. No openings for Fairmont at this point. They're going to bring it back and reset the offense. Yeah, with timeout called by Fairmont. Just nothing happened on the offensive end for Fairmont. 1:37 to go here. Fourth quarter, 39-39. What do you do if you're both of these teams? Right now, if you're Fairmont, you're just looking for an opening on offense. Make the bucket, force East Columbus to trail you, force them to make that tying bucket. Once again, free throw is going to be absolutely critical at this opportunity. As we have just precious seconds ticking away, and every second, every possession is going to be important. And if you're East Columbus, you have to stay under control. You have to manage that pressure. And if you're Fairmont, you have to make points when you get the opportunity from the free throw line. 1:37 to go. Fairmont with the basketball, looking for an opening to score that go-ahead bucket. Have not been able to in the last 15-20 seconds. Ball will be inbounded just by the Fairmont bench. Tyrese Bradley to inbound the basketball. They get the ball over to McCormick. Just near half court to start the offense. Down to Bradley. All the way around to McCormick. Back to McCord. More to Bradley. Around the corner. Three is up. And it's good! Cedric Smith with a big three with 1:18 to go. Inbound is stolen by Fairmont. And the coach will tell him, stay down there, stay down there. We got a 3-point lead. East Columbus coach tell him desperately to come out and play them one-on-one. Just under a minute to go. 42-39 to score. Fairmont in the lead. Trying to play keep away from the Gators. Gators just looking to get that one possession. Driving the lane. Up. No good. A lot of hoop and a lot of harm. It goes out of bounds, and it's East Columbus basketball. Gator basketball with 45.2 to go. If you're Fairmont, do you keep the pressure up and risk giving up that three-point basket, or do you stay back? Looks like Gators are going to be faced with the pressure at this point. East Columbus inbounds the basketball to C.J. Williams. He gets the ball to Tyjer Melvin. Melvin drives the lane, loses the handle, and it's the Fairmont basketball. Driving the lane, layup up, no good. Tip back, no good. Once again, rebounded by Fairmont. Kicked around the corner, 29 seconds to go. East Columbus coaching staff telling them, man-to-man, please. We got a foul, it looks like, on number 3, Trey Brown. 42-39 our score, 22.9 to go, 1-1. And this is a key free throw if you're a Golden Tornado fan, as one free throw makes this a 2-possession game with 22.9 seconds to go in the ball game. Very important to make this a 2-possession ball game if you're a Golden Tornado fan. If you're if you're East Columbus, you absolutely have to box out and hope he misses. First is up. No good. East Columbus with an opportunity to tie this ball game up. Trapped in the corner. It was in the backcourt, thrown all the way down, out of bounds, off of Trey Brown's hands, and it will be Fairmont basketball with 15.6 to go. 15.6 to go. A 3-point will tie it if you're East Columbus. Any sort of score here potentially puts it out of reach if you're a Golden Tornado fan. Ball inbounded by Fairmont. Down to 10 seconds to go. Foul called. Trey Brown with the foul. And it'll put Fairmont back to the line. His third personal, more important, it puts Fairmont back to the line. And if you're Jakeem Moore, if you hit either one of these free throws, if you hit this free throw, ball game over, you're talking about 8.7 to go and a 4-point lead, which is 2 possessions. Juju Rivera in. Correction, Juju we're waiting for Juju to come in. C.J. Freeman comes out looking to put shooters in for East Columbus. 42-39 our score, fourth quarter, 8.7 to go. Critical free throws for Jakeem Moore. And once again, the Fairmont Tornadoes have struggled from the line all night long. It's up. Off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by East Columbus with just 7 seconds to go. Juju Rivera looks to bring it up the floor. Has the opportunity. Does not get the shot off, and East Columbus will fall just short, 42-39. Fairmont Gold Tornadoes, your winner tonight. 42-39. Fantastic ball game by both teams. You can't fault the effort on both sides. Fantastic ball game. Thank you for showing up tonight. We appreciate all the folks who helped put this thing together. Kelly Jones, Connie Falk, Brett Burrs, great folks at CCCA. We appreciate everything you do. Thanks for tuning in here on Friday Night Basketball, the game of the week, here on 89.9 WZCO.
And other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with a sun protection factor, or SPF, of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. UVA rays age the skin, UVB rays burn, and both cause cancer. But the perfect sunscreen doesn't count if you use it wrong. Don't need sunscreen on a cloudy day? Wrong. 80% of UV rays still get through the haze. Only use sunscreen at the beach? Nope. Anytime you're outside, UV rays attack the skin, so you need protection. And you have to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Meet Ingrid, fire